Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the LNW Entertainment Show. Also, some may know me as Batet the Strong on Twitch. Today, I'm going to talk about my opinion and rant on what disgustingly has happened in football. So, the news has come out that some greedy people from the higher ups of football has decided to add this thing called the Europa Super League, and it's about 12 teams has joined, and it's just completely destroyed and disgusted. It has ruined football. So what happened is there's this Europa Super League, and these teams have joined it. But here's the bad news: any teams that joins the Europa Super League, there is no relegation for it. No when you go higher, when you move up, UEFA has come out, and Premier League has also come out, and the FA have all come out and disagreed with it. The UEFA has said, "Oh, any club that is joining the Europa Super League, you're banned." So the Premier League has come out, yeah, you're joining that, you're banned from the Premier League. FA, you're the same. So that's completely destroyed like fans and players' dreams, hopes of like being part of a Champions League, FA Cup, and winning a Premier League. It's just totally disgusting. So you can clearly tell it's just fucking greed from the disgraceful people. So who are these teams that have joined? Well, from the Premier League is Arsenal, Man City, Manchester United. Somehow, my team that I totally respect, Liverpool, Tottenham, and Chelsea. From the Serie A League, you've got Inter Milan, Juventus. From the La Liga, you've got Real Madrid. So far, no one from Germany has done it, and nobody from France yet. So no one from the Bundesliga and the league. Apologies if I pronounced that in the league wrong. So fair dues to like any footy team that hasn't joined the Europa Super League. So I've like researched this stuff and listened to interviews from pundits. I've listened from Gary Neville. I've listened from Rio Ferdinand. I've listened from Robbie Savage and Danny Murphy, and they all just hated it and hate it. And I totally agree. Everything they've said, and it's an absolute disgrace. Because we'll start off with my team that I love, Liverpool. Is that it's gone completely what Liverpool's build up. Liverpool is called the People's Club, the Fans Club, and you have our national anthem, which is "You Never Walk Alone." Bob Paisley is the one who helped us. Sorry, Bill Shankly and Bob Paisley, but I say both, but it was Bill Shankly. So Bill Shankly helped to build Liverpool. They helped us. He got us to where we were. Bill Shankly did, and then Bob Paisley even higher. And now the greedy managers owner. So the greedy owner from Liverpool, like, has gone behind our backs and gone behind what Bill Shankly built on Liverpool to say, yeah, we're joining a club. We're joining this Europa Super League that is going to give the middle finger to our fans. You think it's going to benefit Liverpool? Is not Liverpool. There's some Liverpool fans I bet, yeah, there's going to walk away and it's going like, well, fuck this, because like here's the thing, like our 6 wins at Champions League is going to mean fuck all to all of us. It's going to mean nothing. So no Liverpool fans is gonna say, hey, do you remember in 2005 when Liverpool were 3-0 down against AC Milan in Istanbul and they got 3-0 and won in penalties? Or do you remember Rome 1977? Do you remember 2019 where 2018? Sorry, yeah, when Liverpool 3-0 down at Anfield when when Barcelona scored 3 goals at home. We needed 4 goals to go through, and we did. Yeah, no one's going to talk about that. No one's going to talk about that when we join the Europa Super League, and no one is going to and the Champions League and the Champions memories are going to be totally wiped out. And it's destroying what football completely meant. And by the way, I'm not angry with Klopp, and I'm not angry with the players, because obviously they've don't want anything to do with it. And Klopp has definitely said, and I hope he might talk it today or at some point, but he has said he disagrees with the whole thing. And I bet you Klopp will walk away when if Liverpool do go forward with the Europa Super League, and I bet you he'll walk away. So I seem like Gary Neville, like rightfully angry that Man United has joined the Europa Super League. He has every right to be angry because he's like supported his team for so long and like win 8 Premier Leagues with his club that he loves so much. And that's all like tarnished, like his memories is all tarnished. And the thing is, I definitely agree with Rio Ferdinand and with Gary Neville. They've done this in the middle of a pandemic. How the fuck is that going to help smaller teams that were from the Champions League, League One, League Two? How is that going to help them? You got some of them on furlough, some of them just barely bankrupt and barely making it into the league, and this is a solution. Yeah, let's do the Europa Super League, and here's all the money. Here you go. Here's tons of money that is only going to give to top teams. And the thing is, this Super League doesn't even make any fucking sense. You've got Tottenham, Man United, and Arsenal are part of that list, and they're not even in the Champions League. And some of these teams, Tottenham and Man United and Arsenal, when was the last time they ever won anything majorly? Man United hasn't won a Premier League for a long time. I'm not like shitting on the teams here. I'm just saying the facts. I'm just saying the facts here because this Europa Super League doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm trying to say. But you've got Man United. When was the last time they've won something major? Arsenal won. Yeah, they won the FA Cup, but everyone doesn't see the FA Cup as major anymore. But it probably is going to be now. And then you got this Europa Super League coming. But that's understand. They won the FA Cup and they won that the other cup where when they won Liverpool in penalties. Chelsea, when was the last time they won anything? Tottenham, when was the last time they won anything? They got to the finals, they got to the Champions League finals, fair dues, but they lost against Liverpool. But at least they worked hard to get there. So it's like, what is the point? And even Gary Neville even said Manchester United, Arsenal, and Tottenham are not even in the Champions League or anything else or anything major, and somehow they're in that Super League. It doesn't make any sense. And here's the thing, because you're going to have no promotion and no relegation. What is the whole point of losing, drawing, and winning? What is going to be the whole fucking point? It's going to be like, oh, we lost. Doesn't matter. We've made some money from that loss. It's not even going to matter. There's going to be no consequence of losing. There's going to be no build up for for your team to because you want to win so you can get promoted to either to the Champions League or promoted to the Premier League, or in other countries you want to be promoted to the Bundesliga, you want to be promoted to the La Liga, you want to be promoted to the Serie A. You want to be promoted to them. But with this one, no promotion. You're just watching it. And it's boring, and you're going to see the same teams over and over again, and they're just going to keep playing each other, and they're just going to know all the tactics, and it's going to be boring as shit. And another thing with Man United is with their Champions League, when no Man United is going to remember and say, hey, remember Man United when they won Bayern Munich when they were 1-0 down and they got 2 goals in the last few minutes at extra time. Yeah, tarnish. It's like it's tarnishing football history, and it's tarnishing everything that Liverpool football teams that have built. Yeah, and if you Gary Neville saying that Man United was built up, quite small, and it raised and raised. And if you go to the Man United stadium, there's a saying. There was a wonderful saying, phrase said by their manager. I think it was Sir Matt Grisby. I think it said, "There is no football without the fans." 100% true. Us fans, Liverpool, us fans, football fans, is what makes us football work. It's us. It's like the same thing with WWE and cricket, boxing, racing. It's the fans what makes the sport exciting. And there's a Europa Super League goes, we don't need the fans. Fuck them. We just need these football teams, money. And it totally goes against saying what Pele said. Football is a beautiful game. So that saying is going to be totally tarnished with what the Europa Super League is doing. It's not going to make football no longer a beautiful game. So, and the thing is, like, if it goes forward and all those teams I mentioned go into it, who's going to join those teams? Like, the transfer is going to be bollocks. Because, like, no one's going to go to Liverpool or Man United or Tottenham or Arsenal, Juventus, whatever. None of the players are going to go, well, I'm not going to join their team, join that team, because what's the point? I'm not going to get my dream getting a Champions League. I'm not going to get my dream getting a Premier League or a La Liga or a Serie A trophy. It's going to be, what's the point? Like, what the actual hell am I playing for? I want to play for a team that I can either help build to get them to promotion or help them to get to a Champions League or FA or Europa League. That's what you want to do as a football player. You want to help build your team to get to those sort of levels and be awarded for it. That was the whole point of promotion and relegation. You got to be rewarded where you are. Yeah, if you look at Leeds, they were in the Champions League, and this year they got promoted to the Premier League. You know why they've done that? Because they had wonderful attitude from the players, and they won more games, a positive attitude, and they got to the Premier League because of their positive attitudes, how they got there, and you've got to be completely praised by that, and that's going to be tarnished. And here's the thing: what is a massive kick in the fucking teeth with this is Liverpool fans. We waited for 30 years. 1990 was our last league win game. Was our last one in 1990, and we waited 30 years to win in league. And when we win the Premier League in 30 years, and now the next year it's like, yeah, we're gonna join this Europa Super League. Yeah, fuck your 30-year waiting for your first Premier League win. It's like, thanks. Thanks for like building our dreams and hopes for 30 years to get a Premier League, and then this happens. So these managers, these owners, I think they're a disgrace, and I definitely agree with Gary Neville and Rio Ferdinand saying these owners that own the club know nothing about football, don't know the beautiful game of football or anything like that. They just want money and just be the sin of greed. And every pundit have said greed. That's all that is. But I can say only one positive thing that's only come out of it, that all the football, no matter who you support, all the football fans are coming together. If I've seen comments on YouTube comments, and that Liverpool fans and Man United fans are coming together to stop this from happening. And I've seen a response from Jamie Carragher saying he's disgusted with Liverpool that the owner of Liverpool wants Liverpool to join the Europa Super League. And what's more of a backstab is Liverpool owners will comply with the Champions League, with the Champions UEFA and all that stuff. And then the next day later, now we're joining the Europa Super League because it will benefit Liverpool. Like, are you fucking mental? It's not going to benefit Liverpool at all. You're ruining what us Liverpool fans build, and you ruined what Bill Shankly built. You know, you totally ruined the saying, "You never walk alone." Totally with the anthem, and you also totally ruined the People's Club and the Fans Club. That is just like going to get totally ruined. Well, I'm going to watch Liverpool tonight still against Leeds and just hopefully see what Klopp says. But I just hope that this Europa Super League doesn't come through, because it's going to be disgraceful. And the thing is, it's not Premier League. It's not going to feel the same without Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool, Man City, and Chelsea. It's not gonna feel, and Chelsea. It's not gonna feel the same at all. You know, and if you look at the Arsenal fans, you know, their massive win when the Unbeatables won the Premier League without losing. You know, that's going to be totally tarnished. No, it's like the same thing. No Arsenal fan's going to say, "Hey, do you remember a time when we had the unbeatable team, the untouchable team, where Arsenal won the Premier League without losing a game?" Yeah, with them, no one's going to mention that, because it's like it's scrapped out of the history book. It's like you join that, you're scrapped. But what can I say? I'm just like really angry, and I spoke to a couple of football fans, and they're just angry, and everyone is hashtagging "Rest in Peace Football." You know, football started in 1863, and it's been a beautiful game for a long time, and this is what it happened, and it's just shockingly this has only like happened to football. And you know what's going to be more shocking than this? What if other sport might follow this? You know, it might give fucking rugby an idea to do their probably own Super League. It might give cricket to do their own Super League. It might give probably basketball and all that. So they probably will follow suit. And it's just going to be absolutely insane. And it's going to be like, well, what's the whole point of all of these big, huge, major tournaments if you've got this super thing where you can't be part of it? You know, it's insane. Everyone's going like, well, what's the point of watching this? And it's going to be a bit more money grab. You know, a football fan said to me, and I bet when this Europa League does go forward, it's not going to be on fucking Sky Sports or BT Sports. It's going to be on some probably new random sports channel that you probably have to pay expensively for. You know, no one's going to do that. Everyone's just going to do, well, I'm going to scrap the footy team that I support, and I'm just going to support someone else in the Premier League or in the Champions League. That's what every fans are going to do. They're not going to do that. But if there's any football fans, you know, out there, like you're supporting Europa Super League, you should be embarrassed, and just hoping you're not in denial of the whole bloody thing. Because you're not helping your club whatsoever if you support Europa Super League. And here's the thing, if the Europa Super League doesn't go through, it's still going to be embarrassing. You know how embarrassing those 40 players that play for their team. When all the fans are going to come back into stadiums, do you know how fucking embarrassing it's going to be for the football players and the managers to walk out and see all those fans, and they're not, what if they're not going to cheer your anthem? What if they start chanting "backstabber, you backstabbers," and all that, so you fucking backstabbers, and all this stuff. And what if Liverpool fans decide not to chant "You never walk alone" anymore? That is not going to be no fairment to. It's not going to be fair to those Liverpool players, manager, and it's not going to be fair to the other teams as well. That's not going to be fair on them, because this is not the manager's ideas and it's not the players' ideas. It's their owners. And I bet they're all like disagreeing as well, and probably all their managers is probably disgusted. Probably what their owners have done. So it's just, the thing is, am I going to still support Liverpool if it doesn't go for? Well, yeah, but if they do, I don't know. I really don't know. Because we just got to see what happens first. But it shocked me, out of all the teams to join the Europa Super League, out of all the teams, Liverpool, out of all teams, out of all of teams, it's just shocking, that the owners just totally screwed what Liverpool meant and totally screwed what our anthem means, what our managers build. It's absolutely disgrace and embarrassing. So the only thing we got to hope for is that I think we all should stand together. Definitely, I think all the pundits, all the managers that disagree with it, and the footy fans, doesn't matter who you support, we should be all join together and just rant and just fight back against these high greedy bastards, that what they've done to what they're gonna do to football, because it's unacceptable and it's disgusting. And it doesn't feel fair at all to football players, who have a dream. They want to be part of football. They want to be part of the Premier League, and they want to win Champions League. Because like I said, the transfers are going to make no sense, because no one's going to join those teams to go, well, what's the point? I can't do my dream. I can't win a Champions League. I can't win a Premier League. All that's nothing. It's all down the dust. Because one day I would love to play for Liverpool one day, but what if they join the Europa Super League and I can't have that dream? Win a Premier League with Liverpool and all that stuff, and others out there as well. So, and you got all those children in Liverpool Youth Academy or any other football academy. They're going to feel the same thing. Like, what's the point in doing this? I'm not going to win a Premier League for my team. Well, anyway, that's all I've got to say. I just hopefully this never happens and just it's gone and done with. This is the L&W Entertainment Show, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.